what I should say. I tell you what, hello everyone out there in this immense, brilliant, huge, immense, great internet land. I'm home, just being home is good, and I tell you what, actually before my video shoot up tonight started, I burped. It's like the detail probably that I don't want to know, and now you know, and now I can do it. It's my just silly story half tonight, wherever, have it or leave it or get it or forget it. It doesn't matter. That phrase, it doesn't exist in American English at all, but I like that. I don't know what. I know why I like that phrase, get it or forget it, because it rhymes, and it's invented by me in the first place, and why not to use it in front of maybe a native speaker. So if you are not native, then you will not get whether it's native or not. But for me, it's native. It's my ingrained, or I don't know, apprehension that I was just blessed to have in my life, and whatever. I hope you get my mood of tonight, and if so, then you're just allowed to do whatever, follow, switch this off, and not to overwhelm your nasty brains over there. It's gonna be harsh, it's gonna be relentless in terms of being rambling related, and if you are still with me, then you know how this story gets on its own road and how it rolls down the road by itself. It doesn't need to be dragged or pulled. It put this shit sells itself, as they I remember that movie Hit, made in 1995, and that dude was. I took a lot of phrases out of that motion picture, and that was a phrase like he reformed his way of life and became a good citizen, and another one goes like, why am I going, or whatever. Another lead phrase was just, how do you feel? And that guy goes like, good. And that first dude goes and responds good, and they're short phrases, but I like them, and it's nothing special about them, but that's how they use language, native speakers of American version of English, and I'm a big backer of that idea, and our only idea, my own, just new created reality that I put in place for myself and by myself in the first place. And I'm not deceiving anyone here. That's been invented by me, and it serves for me good so far, and so to you guys. My camera is lighted with a blue light. I cannot show you. It has that light on the very front side, like mirror front part of a blackish mirror, not completely like reflecting my image, or being like translucent or image or my own, but like all in like shady shady tones, and then that blue eye goes beside my camera eye itself, and on the left of that camera eye, as you see, if you got everything that I said, then good, then good for you guys. I tell you what, actually I followed some story tonight that was from by that dude by Demolition Ranch Matt, and I like his just to how he gets those stories on the road, and how he explains a lot of stuff related to firearms, and he won that I don't know, won that degree in my mind, that I wanted to follow him just badly, and I did, and after I realized that he had and still has a brilliant American English. He speaks fast, he speaks the words that I want, and without knowing them, I want them. That sounds weird, but I know can do. He speaks like no later than today I learned what busted out means to escape or from prison, or that wasn't the context there. I'll tell you later what was the context of that usage of that busted out, and the second meaning related to national native dictionary. The second sub meaning goes like to be greater in doing something. There was a gal on that internet resource, and that phrase was said by her, and that was, and then I busted out into my Chinese song. That's how it goes. The second meaning. I mean, on that word, like phrasal verb. being like bust out, and the thing that Matt said was in the movie, not in the movie, but that was shot footage relating to firearms, and he went like that bullet. It goes, it hits here, and it, it comes here and it busts out this. It comes here and it busts out this, meaning that bullet went right to this point, and then it busted out, or bust reforms, or busted. No. He gives like it comes here from the metal tube, and then it busts out. It comes here and then it busts out. It comes here and then it busts out. It stuck to me deeply. Now I can do it. He cannot stop repeating this nice phrasal verb, bust out, and now I can do it again for the second time in my video shoot up tonight. So guys, I tell you what, I don't have any fucking story to picture for particular evening of tonight, though I say it's pretty nice evening as is, and not so good maybe as it could be, but not so bad as it could be either, and in that regard. So we all doing fine. If you're just watching me, I'm doing this footage for me, for whatever peeps might follow my footages here. I don't still fucking know what's the reason of follow my footages. If you're Native American, then you know native way of speaking, native way of how American version goes. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not native speaker, then it's more weird, because maybe instead of watching my shits here, you would probably do your own shits by, I don't know, practicing or giving your outputs to the outer universe, instead of just ingesting just inputs as you get them from listening practices from native speakers channels, probably some other resources on the internet. But what I do, I contribute to my American this way. I only spend maybe 5% of my time learning something, then I spend like 50% of my, no, or up to 30% of my time listening to something, and probably I should do that more, because I still have that issue of following fast paces. Then I follow fast paces with weird accents being spoken by British people probably, or weird American anchors. Then I get on all the full picture of 100%. I get like less, like up to maybe 85%, but it's still good. So by confessing my sins, they had to be repented, and I'm repenting my sins in going for my story of tonight. Yes, it's been short or nothing related to materials, all this, and I'm losing my voice. I know why. That's my throat is irritated. I have to sip my water, which I do not have by my hand this time. This video shoot up tonight, so I'm have to be short and brief, and I'm doing so because I'm thirsty, and I feel that thirst, and I have to quench it, and I do that after I finalize my video shoot up tonight. Yes, it's been a pleasure for making something fire for just whatever reason that would be, without any reason, without any script at all, just unprompted video shoots. If they follow my channel here, and if you get my mood, if you share my ideas how I do my American, then you're allowed to do whatever you want. Thanks again for being with me tonight, for practicing whatever you're practicing, ever practicing my American, along with you, listening to my sheets, and I feel y'all, guys and gals, always be good, why not, to be always be cheerful, uplifted, and effervescent. I'll be with you on it as soon as I release something meaningful and stupid quiet. Be good, I'm out. I gotta roll. Bye.